Hello. Hope you have had yourself a pleasant day. I have had a good day, met some very nice people, a new home for my Honda Ridgeline. I hope that vehicle serves them very well. It's been a good vehicle for us. Went to Rotary, hugged some people at Rotary, reconnected with some people, met the new executive director of Lethbridge Food Bank. Seems like a very dedicated, very smart man. I think he's going to make a big difference. Exciting stuff. So, to celebrate this lovely day, how about singing some songs? What I was thinking one was that song, I Can See Clearly Now. I think that'd be a good place to start. I can see clearly now. There it is. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. There's gonna be a bright sunshining day. It's gonna be a bright sunshining day. I think I can make it now. The pain has gone. All of my bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright sunshining day. Look all around you, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that made me blind. It's gonna be a bright sunshining day. It's gonna be a bright sunshining day. Gonna be a bright sunshining day. I've been learning about polyvagal theory, and the instructor that I've been following about it, her name is Deb Dane. I think that's it. Anyways, she used that song as a way to describe the ventral vagal pathway, which is the one where you are calm, relaxed in your neocortex, like the ideal place for you to be to enjoy life to its fullest. I love that. Okay, how about this? I love it. I like it. I want some more of it. I spent $48 last night at the county fair. I throwed out my shoulder, but I want her that teddy bear. She got me saying, sweetie pie, honey, darling, and dear, I ain't seen the Braves play a game all year. I'm gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. My long lost buddies say I'm in too deep, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. My mama and daddy tried to teach me courtesy, but it never sank in until that girl got her hands on me. Now I'm holding up umbrellas and opening up doors. I'm taking out the trash and sweeping my floor. I'm crossing my fingers and counting every kiss. I'm praying that it keeps going on like this, 'cause I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little girl's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I'm gonna wash my truck and dress up, pick her up to watch TV. When she sits down on the sofa, she'll move a little closer. She can't get enough of me. Oh, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Come on, baby. You know what I like. Ooh, I like that. Mm-hmm. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. How about a little this one? How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed the shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs, and there you were. With sweet love and devotion, and deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, it feels so fine now. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, it seems I've been there before. But you brighten up for me all of my days with a love so sweet in so many ways. I won't stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's just like sugar now. How sweet it is to be loved by you. You were better to me than I was to myself. For me, there's you, and there ain't nobody else. I won't stop and thank you, baby. I just want to stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. James Taylor. How about, oh yeah. I love this song. I'm addicted to this song. If you got a problem, I don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can assure you this. I can help. I got two strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. It's the fact that people get lonely. Ain't nothing new. But a woman like you, baby, should never have the blues. Let me help. I got two strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. When I go to sleep at night, you're always a part of my dream, holding me tight and telling me everything I want to hear. Don't forget me, baby. All you got to do is call. You know how I feel about you. If I can do anything at all, let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. When I go to sleep at night, you're always a part of my dream, holding me tight and tell me everything I want to hear. Don't forget me, baby. All you got to do is call. You know how I feel about you. If I can do anything at all, let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. This song, I Got Everything I Need. Oh, yeah. I changed the lyrics of that. But that's okay. I'm going to sing Some Kind of Wonderful instead. Obviously, that'd be the song to follow up with. Some Kind of Wonderful, but so many great songs here that are some similar in that area, in the S's. I'm going to sing some of them. I don't need a whole lot of money. I don't need a big fine car. I get everything a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman. And she knows just how to treat me right. Oh, my baby, she's all right. Yeah, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I hold her in my arms, you know she sets my soul on fire. Oh, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me and almost drives me out of my mind. Yeah, when my baby kisses me, chills run up and down my spine. Oh, my baby, she's all right. Yeah, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. Some kind of wonderful. Oh, let's do. Yeah. Let's do Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Otis Redding song. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening come, watching the ship roll in, and then I watch him roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Lord, I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same, Lord. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Lord, I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, I'm watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I know what you're thinking. Wasting time. Then how about the song Wasted Time by the Eagles? Yeah, let's try that. Wilma, baby, there you stand with your little head down in your hand. Oh my God, you can't believe it's happening again. Your baby's gone and you're all alone, and it looks like the end. And you're back out on the street, and you're trying to remember how to start it over. You don't know if you can. You don't care much for a stranger's touch, but you can hold your man. You never thought you'd be alone this far down the line, and I know what's been on your mind. You're afraid it's all been wasted time. So you live day to day, and you dream about tomorrow, and the hours go by like minutes, and the shadows come to stay. So you take a little something to make them go away. I could have done so many things, baby, if I could only stop my mind from wondering what I left behind, and from worrying about this wasted time, and from worrying about this wasted time. That was nice. I like that one. Oh. Okay. How about Walk a Mile in My Shoes? Elvis Presley, Joe South, take your pick. If I could be you, if you could be me for just 1 hour, if we could find a way to get inside each other's mind, if you could see you through my eyes instead of your ego, I believe you'd be surprised to see that you've been blind. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Now there are people on reservations and in the ghetto. And brother, there, before the grace of God, go you and I. If I only had the wings of a little angel, don't you know I'd fly to the top of the mountain and then I'd cry. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Oh, how about Walk Without My Crutches, a Paul Thorne song about overcoming bad habits. I like my artificial courage, a shot of whiskey and beer. It makes me feel like Superman. I've been leaning on it for years. I take my morning medication. Hair of the dog and I'm fine. I swear I'm gonna let my demons down. I really mean it this time. I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. Lord, I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. The prettiest girl I went to school with has got a monkey on her back. She traded her husband and her children for some crystal meth and crack. She said, I'm checking into rehab. I can't quit by myself. I'm gonna get back everything I lost. I'm gonna climb out of hell. I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. Lord, I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. A stumbling block is just a stepping stone, not as hot as it seems. A backbone is better than a wishbone, and nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. Lord, I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. Yeah, I'm gonna walk without my crutches someday. Uneasy. Oh, let's do this. It's kind of fun. It's got some redneck comments because this song's, or lyrics, because the song's from the 60s. So forgive the politically incorrect phrases within this song by Charlie Daniels. I was taking a trip out to L.A., tooling along in my Chevrolet, toking on a number and digging on the radio. Just as I crossed that Mississippi line, I could hear that highway start to whine, and I knew that left rear tire was about to go. Well, the spare was flat, and I got up tight because there wasn't a filling station in sight, and so I just dumped down the shoulder on the rim. Went as far as I could, and when I stopped the car, it was right in front of this little bar, kind of redneck-looking joint called the Dewdrop Inn. Well, I stuffed my hair up under my hat, told the bartender that I had a flat, and would he be kind enough to give me change for a one. There was one thing I was sure and proud to see. There wasn't a soul in the place except for him and me, and he just looked disgusted and pointed toward the telephone. I called up the station down the road a ways, and he said he wasn't very busy today, and he could have somebody there in just about 10 minutes or so. He said, now you just stay right where you're at, and I didn't bother to tell the darn fool I sure as hell didn't have any other place to go. I just ordered up a beer and sat down at the bar when some guy walked in and said, who owns this car with a peace sign, mag wheels, and 4 on the floor? Well, he looked at me, and I damn near died, and I decided I'd just wait outside. So I laid $1 on the bar and headed for the door. Just when I thought I'd get out of there with my skin, these 5 big dudes come strolling in, and this one old drunk chick and some fella with green teeth. And I was almost to the door when the biggest one said, you tip your hat to this lady, son. And when I did, all that hair fell out from underneath. Now, the last thing I wanted was to get into a fight in Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night, especially when there was 3 of them and only one of me. Well, I knew I better think of something pretty quick, so I just reached out and kicked old Green Teeth right in the knee. He let out a yell, that'll curl your hair. Before he could move, I grabbed me a chair and I said, watch him, folks. He's a thoroughly dangerous man. Well, you may not know it, but this man's a spy. He's an undercover agent for the FBI, and he's been sent down here to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. He was still bent over, holding on to his knee, but everybody else was looking and listening to me, and I laid it on thicker and heavier as I went. I said, would you believe this man has gone as far as staring Wallace stickers off the bumpers of cars, and he voted for George McGovern for president? Well, as a friend of them long-haired hippie pink Pico fags, I bet you he's even got a commie flag tacked up in the wall inside of his garage. He's a snake in the grass, I tell you guys. He may look dumb, but that's just a disguise. He's a mastermind in the ways of espionage. They all started looking real suspicious at him, and he jumped up and said, just wait a minute, Jim. You know he's lying. I've been living here all of my life. I'm a faithful follower of Brother John Birch, and I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church, and I ain't even got a garage. You can call home and ask my wife. He started saying something about the way I was dressed, but I didn't wait around to hear the rest. I was too busy moving and hoping I didn't run out of luck. And when I hit the ground, I was making tracks, and they were just taking my car down off the jacks. And so I threw that mint in a 20 and jumped in and fired that mother up. Mario Andretti would have sure been proud of the way I was moving when I passed that crowd coming out the door and headed toward me in a trot. And I guess I should have just gone ahead and run, but somehow I just couldn't resist the fun of chasing them just once around the parking lot. Well, they headed for the car, but I hit the gas and spun around and headed them off at the pass. Well, I was slinging gravel and putting a ton of dust in the air. Well, I had them out there stepping and fetching like their heads were on fire and their asses were catching, but I figured I ought to get out of there before the cops got there. When I hit the road, I was really wheeling. I had gravel flying and rubber squealing, and I didn't slow down until I was almost to Arkansas. I think I'm going to reroute my trip. I wonder if anybody think I flipped if I went to L.A. via Omaha. How about a little? How about Wabash Cannonball, a train song? From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, she climbs the flowering mountains over the hills and by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodland over the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo call, traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Well, she came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she pulled into the station, you could hear all the people say, she's from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand and always be remembered in the courts throughout the land. His earthly race is over and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to Dixie on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodland over the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodland over the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Okay, walk them out. All right, this is a love song that you probably need to hear. You know, back in the 70s, there's this song called Reunited. I think it's called Peaches and Herb. And the gist of the song was, reunited and it feels so good. A little bit better than that in the vocal department. Anyways, the point of the song was this couple has been separated by, time or circumstance or pride or maybe COVID as of late. Could be COVID. So this couple's been separated, and this very night they're getting together, and this sweet song was about them getting back together. And in a similar way, this song was really expressing the same sentiment, just in a slightly different style. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love come tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you and do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. I'm gonna wait till the stars come out and see that twinkle in your eyes. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and squeeze you and do everything to please you in the midnight hour. Oh, yes, I am. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love light begins to shine. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you and do all the things I told you. I'm gonna take you, girl, and squeeze you and do everything to please you in the midnight hour. Oh, yes, I am in the midnight hour. Just you and me in the midnight hour. I'm feeling so free in the midnight hour. Oh, how about a song about a man who is trying to follow his father's advice? Didn't quite get it done. I was born in Macon, Georgia. They kept my dad there in the Macon jail. Dad said, son, if you keep your hands clean, oh Lord, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. But I fell in with bad companions. We robbed a man up in Tennessee. The sheriff caught me way up in Nashville, oh Lord. They locked me up and threw away the key. I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do what my daddy taught me, oh Lord. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I asked the jailer, when's my time up? He said, son, we won't forget. And if you try to keep your hands clean, oh Lord, we may make a good man of you yet. I couldn't wait to finish my sentence. I bust out of the Nashville jail. I just crossed the line of Georgia. Oh no, I can't hear them bloodhounds on my trail. I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do what my daddy taught me. Oh Lord, I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. How about a little Lou Rawls, coolest man on the planet in the year 1980? For you, my love, I do most anything. For you, my love, I do most everything. Oh, I love you, baby, and I hope you feel the same. For you, my love, I'd swim the ocean blue. For you, my love, I'd swim the ocean blue. Oh, there's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for you. Let's go out tonight and celebrate. I got a party planned for you that just won't wait. For you, my love, I'd do most anything. Oh, I love you, baby, and I hope you feel the same. Oh, I love you, baby, and I hope you feel the same. You made me drink. You made me dream. You changed my drink from a milk to cream. I said goodbye to all the mob. I even went out and I got me a job. For you, my love, I'd do most anything. Oh, I love you, pretty baby, and I hope you feel the same. Oh, I love you, pretty baby, and I hope you feel the same. Oh, I love you, pretty baby, and I hope you feel, I hope you feel, I hope you feel the same. All right. How about 110 in the shade? It was a hot day again. I might just sing this song every day. 30 below. I might just sing this song. It could happen. Way out there in the cotton, sun beating down so hard. Sweat rolling off of this shovel, digging in the devil's boneyard. A shone like a cool drink of water, a soft rag to soothe my face. A shone like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade, going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? A handle so hot I can't stand it. Might shrivel up and blow away. Noonday sun make you crazy. At least that's what the old men say. Bottom land hot as a gravestone. I couldn't cut him with an axe. Gonna lay me down right here, and that's a fact. It's 110, 110 in the shade, and going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Well, sometimes late in the evening, everything is quiet and still. I sit here and think about leaving. Lord, I guess I never will. A heartache down in that city. Bright light scares me anyway. I shot like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade, going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? It's 110, 110 in the shade, going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Love that song. How about 6 days on the road? About a man, a truck driver, was coming home to see his baby, his sweetie pie, his honey. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right. I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed the Jimmy in a white. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not that kind of guy. I could find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the ICC is a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from a stack and it's blowing black as coal. My hometown's coming inside. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Ooh, that was a little awkward. Okay, but here, another song, similar circumstance. Man and his truck and a relationship with a woman. Didn't end so well, though. Did not end so well. 100 cups of coffee, 500 cigarettes, 1,000 miles of highway, and I ain't forgot her yet. But I keep on moving. I keep on moving on down the line. Ain't nothing in my rear view, just a cloud of dust and smoke. And what do you expect when some old trucker's heart get broke? Yeah, old trucker's heart get broke. Them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. 10 miles out of Nashville, I doing about 91. State boy pulled me over. Said, where's the fire, son? He said, where's the fire, son? I said, there ain't no fire. I'm just a running from a flame. Go on and write your ticket, but I ain't the one to blame. That county judge tried to rob me blind. Well, them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. So I rode on into Memphis. I got nothing left to lose. I want to hear some rock and roll, but all they played was blues. Didn't want to hear no blues. So I tried to call up Elvis. Roger Miller grabbed the phone. He said, drive them 18-wheelers, boy. You're the king of the road. You're the king of the road. Well, them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. How about another trucking song? Eastbound and Down from the movie Smokey and the Bandit, in which the bandit and Smokey, the truck driver, and Burt Reynolds' character, who's drawing the police away so the truck can get through fast to get the beer from Texarkana to Atlanta. That's the story. That's the movie. And in it, they crash a whole bunch of cars, and Burt Reynolds runs the crap out of a bunch of those 78 Firebirds. It's a fun show. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old Bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old Bandit run. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your Bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on. He's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you gotta dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old Bandit run. I'm eastbound, just watch old Bandit run. I think maybe Fever would be a good one. Fever. It's fun to sing. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I got a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. A sunlight's of the daytime, a moonlight's of the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. A fever isn't such a new thing. A fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou giveth fever when we kisseth, a fever with thy flame in youth. A fever, I'm a fire. A fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. A fever, I'm his missus, so Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you listen to my story. Here's the part that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, a fever if you live and learn, a fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Fever. How about this song by Paul Thorne? Everybody looks good at the starting line, which is great, but you got to do it for the long term. Only way it works. When you're born, it's a beautiful thing. They put a pacifier in your mouth. You crawl around naked on the kitchen floor, and your mom and dad feel so proud. Everybody looks good at the starting line. Get on your marks and get ready, but you better keep this in mind. You can hit the ground running like a shot from a gun, but going the distance is the hard part, son. Everybody looks good at the starting line. You fall in love, you tie the knot, you're on a permanent honeymoon. But 20 years later, when the thrill is gone, she still be in love with you. Everybody looks good at the starting line. Get on your marks, get ready. But you better keep this in mind. You can hit the ground running like a shot from a gun, but going the distance is the hard part, son. Everybody looks good from the starting line. Oh, yeah, let's do this. This is pretty. Pretty. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Pretty yellow, black, and white, they are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Everything is beautiful in its own way, like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. And everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. There is none so blind as he who will not see. We must not close our minds. We must let our thoughts be free. For every hour that passes by, the world gets a little bit older. It's time to realize that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. And everything is beautiful in its own way, like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. Sing it, children. And everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. We shouldn't care about the length of his hair or the color of his skin. Don't worry about what shows from without, but the love that lives within. And everything is beautiful in its own way, like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. And everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. I'm thinking love potion number 9 and then fire it up. I think that'd be a good order right there. Unless I change my mind by the time I get that far. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Come on, Sister Google. All right, here it is. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold cap tooth. She got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. Been that way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine. It looked like Indian ink. I held my nose. I closed my eyes. I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold cap tooth. She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I held my nose. I closed my eyes. I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of Love potion number 9. He broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. How about Mountain of Love? I think that'd be a good song right now. Wait a minute. I was going to sing something else, so what was it? Oh. I don't know what the plan was, but now it's going to be Like a Rock by Bob Seger. So remember your best time. Maybe that's now. Hopefully that's now for you when you feel strongest and clearest in your mind and have the best health possible. Hopefully that's right now. Stood there boldly, sweating it in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I never felt that strong, like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firmly to what I felt was right, like a rock, like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. 20 years, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. Sometimes I sit and I wonder where they gone. And sometimes late at night, when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly white. And I recall, like a rock, standing arrow straight, like a rock, charging from the gate, like a rock, carrying the weight, like a rock, like a rock. The sun upon my skin, like a rock, hot against the wind, like a rock. I see myself again, like a rock. Bob Seger. How about a little Let Your Heart Not Be Troubled? Oh, yeah. When you think you've seen it all through the tears in your eyes, your head hanging low, the moon on the rise. Well, I think of you, yeah, I pray for you. May your days pass like Sundays, may your nights lay you down. Let your heart not be troubled, cast your doubts to the wind. Lay your chains in the rubble, let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled anymore. While your bed sheets grow cold every now and again, each stone in the road, a place where we've been. But where are we now? Tell me, where are we now? Lay your dreams on my pillow. We'll get there somehow. Let your heart not be troubled. Cast your doubts to the wind. Lay your chains in the rubble. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled anymore. All right. Oh, Lonesome Whistle Blow. Let's do that. Hank Williams. Not Hank Williams 2, not Bocephus, not Tricephus. Number 1. I was riding up my 9, heading south from Carolina. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. Got in trouble, had to roam, left my gal and left my home. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. And just a kid acting smart, I went and broke my darling's heart. I guess I was too young to know. They took me off the Georgia main, locked me to a ball and chain. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. Oh, all alone, I bear the shame. I'm a number, not a name. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. All I do is sit and cry when that evening train goes by. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. I'll be locked here in this cell till my body's just a shell and my hair turns whiter than snow. I never see that gal of mine. Lord, I'm in Georgia doing time. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. I heard that lonesome whistle blow. Guess there's no sense trying to take more out of that cup if there's no tea left. How about, let's do a little bit by Mavis Staples. This life surrounds you. Guns are loaded. This kind of tension, hard not to notice. Do it your tone. Gotta keep your eyes wide on this long, narrow road. Little bit too high, little bit too low. Get a little bit out of line. My baby won't make it home. Poor kid, they caught him without his license. That ain't why they shot him. They said he was fighting. So that's what tone. But we all know that ain't how the story goes. Little bit too bold, little bit out of line. Now my baby won't make it home. Whole life surrounds you. Hard not to notice. Pay attention to the path before us. Little bit too high, little bit too low, little bit out of line. My baby won't make it home. Whole life surrounds you. Hard not to notice. Pay attention to the path before us. You feel surrounded. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you're confounded. What is there to do? Little bit from you, little bit from me. Simple as it gets. We set each other free. Little bit from you, little bit from me. Simple as it gets. We set each other free. Little bit from you, little bit from me. Simple as it gets. We set each other free. Mavis. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do another Mavis song because this one is so sweet. Because Mavis is going to reunite with her mother in heaven. And she's going to be able to sing and go everywhere. Maybe as a black woman on this earth, she was prohibited from doing. Sister Mavis Staples. Have you heard of a city? Streets are paved with gold. Have you heard of a city? Streets are paved with gold. Have you heard of a city? Streets are paved with gold. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. 3 gates in the east. 3 gates in the west. 3 gates in the north. 3 gates in the south. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. If you see my dear old mother, do me a favor, please. Tell my beautiful mother to save a seat for me. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. My Lord built that city and built it just 4 square wide. Wanted only you sinners, made them on the other side. When I get to heaven, you know I'm gonna sing and shout. Ain't nobody there gonna be able to turn me out. I'm gonna talk with the Father, chatting with the Son. Tell him about this mean old world that I just come from. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. 12 gates to the city. 24 elders in the city. 48 angels in the city. Meet waiting for me in the city. Meet me in the city. Meet me in the city. Meet me in the city. Feast on milk and honey. Walk all over God's heaven. I shout all over God's heaven. Always howdy, howdy. Never, never, never goodbye. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. All right. Well, that was a chuckle, singing some songs. I feel very relaxed now. I feel good. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow.